This is the one that's going to piss off the people that follow me because they agree with what I have to say politically. The liberals, the Democrats, they're not going to like this video. Let's get into this.
128 House Democrats voted with Republicans against Al Green's impeachment resolution for Trump bombing Iran without congressional approval. 128 Democrats. You know, when it comes to these losers on Capitol Hill, I think we probably need to stop really blaming just Republicans for where we are, for how stuck we are with no solutions and no one in a position of power willing to help us. I don't care what technical reason you give me for the Democrats not voting for this resolution, whether it's bad timing or bad wording or whatever, it doesn't matter. They don't have the majority in the House. They could all vote yes on it and it would still not pass because of the Republicans. There's no need for them to vote against it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's fucking weird, and it makes me feel like they don't really have the same goals as us, you know? Especially when it comes to the state of Israel and Iran. There's a lot of reasons, a lot of green reasons why 128 House Democrats voted against this particular impeachment resolution and the reason behind it. Look at that list of 70 some odd Democrats that voted in favor of that impeachment resolution. Those are the ones that we could halfway trust right now. The rest of them, throw them right out.
So you obviously know that that's not an impeachable offense, that a president does have the power to levy a strike on a foreign country. A president can't declare war, but a president can strike a foreign country without congressional approval, which is the reason why all of those Democrats voted against that impeachment measure, because it's not an impeachable offense. You know this because you said, I don't care what kind of technical reason you give me for. So you obviously know that he is within his legal authority to do so, just like Obama was within his legal authority to do so when he did it, just like Clinton was within his legal authority to do so when he did it. Do I like the fact that Donald Trump struck Iran? No, I don't. Do I believe it's an impeachable offense? No, not even close. And either we're going to impeach him for things that are impeachable offenses, or we're going to be like them and we're just going to make up reasons to impeach him. Is that what you're saying? That we should be like them? Because I'm in favor of impeaching him for things that are actually impeachable. And to say they could have all voted yes for it anyway and it would have still failed, so people aren't supposed to vote the way they feel? I mean, here's where the progressives are going to come out. Well, you had a problem when we voted the way we felt by not voting for Kamala Harris. Yeah, because there was a very real outcome there. What we're dealing with now is the very real outcome. How does voting to impeach Donald Trump in a vote that you know would fail, and even if it fucking passed, would go nowhere in the Senate anyway, how does that help you? I'm just curious. You're saying it. How come nobody up there is helping us? How does that help you? How does them taking the time, getting paid to take the time to vote for something that isn't going to go anywhere, isn't going to pass, for something that isn't an impeachable offense, how does that affect you? I would rather have politicians up there that are willing to vote for impeachment when it matters for actual impeachable offenses. Not just my God. That's the kind of shit that I would expect one of them to say.